Park in Trece Martires city is a popular community hub located right in the heart of the city, specifically near the City Hall and the Trece Martires City Public Market. It serves as a central landmark for both locals and visitors. Key features and activities. The landmark sculptures. The park is famous for its large monuments representing the 13 martyrs of Cavite, which provide a historical backdrop to the area. Exercise and recreation. In the early mornings and late afternoons, you'll find many residents using the open spaces for jogging, Zumba classes, and brisk walking. Food and night market. The area surrounding the park comes alive in the evening with various street food stalls, offering local favorites like ISAW, fish balls, and refreshments. Events hub. It is the primary venue for citywide celebrations, seasonal festivals like the Town Fiesta in May, and government-led programs. Accessibility. Location. It is situated along Governor's Drive, making it very easy to reach via public transport, jeeps or buses, passing through the city centre. Nearby spots. It is within walking distance of the Cavite provincial capital, several major banks, and shopping centres like Tower Mall. Tip. If you are visiting for a workout, the best time is between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. to avoid the midday heat and the heavy traffic that usually builds up along Governor's Drive later in the day.
Park, going to Talisayan, to New Capital, and going back to Talisayan, mag-U-turn po tayo after the open field at Marcos Avenue. After the U-turn, we will go back here in People's Park. Sa mga nahihirapan po sa directions, we have our pacers later with their blue and red balloons. Thank you.
Hey yo, it's Papa Extra, hit the road, let's go. Backpack packed, we're ready for the show. From mountain trails to the riverside streams, fishing poles, ready chasing big dreams. Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft nights, building, surviving, we're reaching new heights. Content creator, lights, camera, action. Subscribers tuned in, giving satisfaction. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Biking trails, wheels spinning so fast. Hiking high, yeah, the view's a blast. Event lights, flashing, cameras roll. Papa Extra in control, yeah, we're on a stroll. From gaming screens to the real life scene, every moment feels just like a dream. Fortnite battles and diamond mines. Level up, we're crossing lines. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. To every supporter, every sub, you're the reason for the love. From every like to every share, Papa Extra's everywhere. Yo, content live, yeah, count your blessings. Subscribers hype, supporters flexing. Gaming nights, we stay up late, grinding hard, yeah, that's our fate. Papa Extra, yeah, we coming through. Adventure calls, it's time to move. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Papa Extra, let's go fly, underneath the moon and star. From gaming screens to mountains high, we'll keep shining, we'll touch the sky.
For Sunday, March 29th, 2026, the community running activities at Trece Martires People's Park are centered around group endurance training and preparations for major upcoming races in the Cavite region. While there isn't a single sanctioned race happening inside the park today, it remains the primary gathering point for local running groups. Core activities for March 29th. the Trece Martires People's Park serves as the unofficial hub for the local run club, with the following activities typically scheduled for a Sunday morning. Endurance loops. Runners gather between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. to complete multiple loops around the park and the adjacent Cavite provincial capital grounds, taking advantage of the lighter early morning traffic. Community Zumba post-run. Many members join the city-led Zumba sessions held in the park's open court, which usually start around 6:30 a.m.
Hey yo, it's Papa Extra, hit the road, let's go! Backpack packed, we're ready for the show. From mountain trails to the riverside streams, fishing poles, ready chasing big dreams. Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft nights, building, surviving, we're reaching new heights. Content creator, lights, camera, action, subscribers tuned in, giving satisfaction. Papa Extra's
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, runners!
on the run under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side, Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Biking trails, wheels spinning so fast. Hiking high, yeah, the view is a blast. Event lights, flashing cameras roll. Papa Extra in control, yeah, we're on a stroll. From gaming screens to the real life scene, every moment feels just like a dream. Fortnite battles and diamond mines. Level up, we're crossing lines.
Yung mga 8:30, let's go! Game, let's go! Let's start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, runners!
Papa Extra's on the run under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side, Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. To Akin trails, wheels spinning so fast. Hiking high, yeah, the view's a blast. Event lights, flashing cameras roll. Papa Extra in control, yeah, we're on a stroll. From gaming screens to the real life scene, every moment feels just like a dream. Fortnite battles and diamond mines. Level up, we're crossing lines. Papa Extra's on the run under the sun, having fun, travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side, Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Papa Extra, let's go far, underneath the moon and star. From gaming screens to mountains high, we'll keep shining, we'll touch the sky. Papa Extra, let's go far, underneath the moon and star. From gaming screens to mountains high, we'll keep shining, we'll touch the sky.
Joining a community run, whether it's a casual weekend meetup at People's Park or an organized fun run in Cavite, offers a lot more than just a workout. It's a mix of physical, social, and practical perks that you usually don't get when running solo. Here is what you can typically get out of it. 1. Physical and training gains, built-in motivation. It's much harder to hit the snooze button at 5 a.m. when you know a group is waiting for you at the city hall or the park. Pacing support. Running with people slightly faster than you naturally pushes your pace, while no-drop groups ensure beginners are never left behind. Structured routes. You don't have to plan where to go. The club usually has pre-mapped routes, like the City Loop or the road to Sherwood Hills, that are already vetted for safety and distance. 2. Expert street knowledge. One of the biggest values of a local run club is the shared information. You can get real-world advice on local gear tips, which shoes handle the local terrain best, or where to find the best deals on hydration vests in Cavite. Route safety. which roads are well lit for early morning runs, and which ones to avoid due to heavy traffic or stray dogs. Injury prevention. Experienced runners often share their recovery routines, favorite stretches, or even recommendations for local physical therapists. 3. Social and community perks. The post-run tradition in Trece Martires, this often means heading to the public market or nearby cafes for a group breakfast. It turns a chore into a social highlight. Safety in numbers. Running in a group is significantly safer, especially during the pre-dawn hours before the sun is fully up. Accountability partners. You'll meet people training for the same goals, whether it's the Spartan race in May or a 5K fun run, making the training blocks feel shorter and more fun. 4. Event inclusions for organized fun runs. If you join an official event, like the ones in Trece or Nike, your registration fee usually gets you. The race kit typically includes a dry fit singlet, a race bib, and sometimes a timing chip. Finisher perks. A medal for your collection and a loot bag, often filled with snacks, drinks, and sponsor freebies. Race photos. Most events have photographers along the route, so you get high-quality proof of run photos for your social media.
From mountain trails to the riverside streams, fishing poles ready, chasing big dreams. Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft nights, building, surviving, we're reaching new heights. Content creator, lights, camera, action. Subscribers tuned in, giving satisfaction. All the extras on the run, under the sun, having fun. Travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Biking trails, wheels spinning so fast. Hiking high, yeah, the view's a blast. Event lights, flashing cameras roll. Papa Extra in control, yeah, we're on a stroll. From gaming screens to the real life scene, every moment feels just like a dream. Fortnite battles and diamond mines, level up, we're crossing lines. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun. Travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. To every supporter, every sub, you're the reason for the love. From every like to every share, Papa Extra's everywhere. Yo, content live, yeah, count your blessings. Subscribers hype, supporters flexing. Gaming nights, we stay up late. Grinding hard, yeah, that's our fate. Papa Extra, yeah, we coming through. Adventure calls, it's time to move. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun. Travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, supporters, side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Papa Extra, let's go.
Once we've cleared up the block and pluck confusion, let's dive deep into the plank. It is one of the most effective and most physically demanding bodyweight exercises you can do, especially as a runner. Think of it as the ultimate test of stillness. How to perform a perfect plank. There are two main ways to do it, but the forearm plank, the one on your elbows and toes, is the most common. 1. The setup. Get into a push-up position, but instead of your hands, rest your weight on your forearms. Your elbows should be directly underneath your shoulders. 2. The line. Your body should form a straight, rigid line from your head to your heels. Common mistake. Don't let your hips sag toward the floor, the valley. Common mistake. Don't push your butt up into the air, the mountain. 3. The grip. You can keep your hands flat on the floor or clasp them together. 4. The engagement. This is the secret. You aren't just hanging out. You need to squeeze your glutes, butt muscles, and tighten your core, abs, as if someone is about to punch you in the stomach. 5. The breath. Don't hold your breath. Take slow, controlled breaths while you hold the position. Why the Run Club makes you do it. You'll see the Trece Martires Run Club doing these at People's Park because a strong core is a runner's best friend. Better posture. When you get tired at kilometer 8 or 9, a strong core keeps your chest up so you can breathe better. Reduced back pain. If your abs are weak, your lower back takes the shock of every step on the pavement. Planking protects your spine. Stability. It helps you stay balanced on uneven trails, like the ones you might encounter if you go hiking in Zambales or Benguet. Sample Trece workout. Since you mentioned the minute drop, here is a simple routine you can try at home before the next community run. Exercise. Duration. Rest. Forearm plank. 45 seconds. 15 seconds. High plank on hands. 45 seconds. 15 seconds. Side plank. Left. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. Side plank. Right. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. Forearm plank. 60 seconds. Done. Tip. If a full minute feels too cruel at first, you can drop your knees to the ground while keeping your upper body straight. It's still a great workout.
Hit the road, let's go. Backpack packed, we're ready for the show. From mountain trails to the riverside stream, fishing poles, ready chasing big dreams. Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft nights, building, surviving, we'll reach a new height. Content, create lights, camera action, subscribers tuned in, giving satisfaction. Papa Extras on the run, under the sun, having fun, having fun. Travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, support us side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Biking trails, wheels spinning so fast, hiking high, yeah, the views a blast. Event lights flashing, cameras roll, Papa Extra in control, yeah, we're on a stroll. From game screens to the real life scene, every moment feels just like a dream. Fortnite battles and diamond mines, level up, we're crossing lines. Papa Extra's on the run, under the sun, having fun, having fun. Travel far, entertain, yeah, the journey's never done. Subscribers, support us side by side. Papa Extra, we're taking flight tonight. Every supporter, every sub, you're the reason for the love. From every like to every share, Papa Extra's everywhere. Yo, content live, yeah, count your blessings. Subscribers hype, supporters flexing. Painted nights, we stay up late, grinding hard, yeah, that's our fate. Papa Extra, yeah, we coming through. Adventure calls, it's time to move. Papa
Beyond running, several activities and sports make the plank a core part of their training because it builds isometric strength, the ability to hold your body still under pressure. Here are the top activities where you'll see a lot of planking. 1. Yoga and Pilates. These are perhaps the homes of the plank. Yoga. You'll find the plank in the sun salutation sequence called Phalakasana. It's used to transition between standing and floor poses. Pilates focuses almost entirely on the powerhouse, your core. Planks are used here to build the deep abdominal strength needed for every other movement. 2. Cycling. Since you spend a lot of time leaning over handlebars, cycling actually requires a very strong plank-like hold. The benefit: a strong plank helps you keep your upper body steady so your legs can do all the work. It prevents swaying and helps you maintain control during long rides or steep climbs in places like Tagaytay. 3. Swimming. In the water, your body needs to stay as flat and log-like as possible to reduce drag. The benefit: swimmers do planks to practice keeping their hips from sinking. If your hips sink, you slow down. A planked body position makes you glide through the water much faster. 4. Obstacle course racing, OCR, Farabdas Spartan Racing. If you are looking at the Spartan Race Cavite in May, you will be doing a lot of active planking. Barbed wire crawls. This is essentially a moving plank on your elbows and toes. Monkey bars and wall climbs. You need a rigid core, a planked midsection, to transfer power from your arms to your legs without swinging wildly. 5. Martial arts, MMA, boxing, BJJ. Stability. Fighters use planks to build a shield around their midsection. Balance. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, holding a plank position is often necessary to maintain top control over an opponent. 6. Everyday heavy lifting. Even if you aren't an athlete, planking happens every time you carry heavy groceries. You have to plank your core to keep your back straight. Pick up a child or a pet. Your abs naturally plank to protect your spine as you lift. 7. Core-specific fitness challenges. Many people do 30-day plank challenges simply to improve their posture. If you sit at a desk or look at a phone a lot, planking helps reset your shoulders and strengthens the muscles that keep you from slouching.
Elon watch. Ay, sorry. Pre-love. Okay. Okay. Elon watch po. Okay. For the Elon watch. Ala, ang galing naman. Kanina ano. 007. Kayo 006. Sino susuot? Sino susuot? Congratulations! Picture muna!
It's Papa Extra, gather round. I wanna share some love, hear that sound. To all my members, subscribers too. This song's for you, yes it's true. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the fun.